Hello, welcome to Freelander's Travels. In today's video, we will share with you our top 10 favorite places in Turkey. Turkey is full of beautiful cities, towns, and natural wonders. It also has many tasty dishes to try. I lived in Turkey for a couple of years, and we traveled together exploring its wide landscapes for a few months. In this video, we will show you a few of the most beautiful places in Turkey, and we'll make more detailed videos about every region in the future. If you like Turkey, make sure to subscribe so you'll get notified when we post other travel videos about it. Pamukkale. Pamukkale is a town in western Turkey. It's known for the mineral-rich thermal waters flowing down white travertine terraces. The word Pamukkale means cotton castle in Turkish. It's a very unique and unusual experience. But it's not the most comfortable one per se, because wearing water shoes is not allowed, so you have to walk barefoot inside the site, which can be a little bit hard at some point. But don't let that put you off, because it's definitely worth it. It's possible to swim in the public travertine pools, as it's included with your entrance ticket. However, the area does get very busy. There is also a separate swimming area which is called Cleopatra's Pool and has a larger swimming space, but it requires a separate entrance ticket. The site also has a museum and ruins of an old Roman city called Hierapolis. Mardin. Mardin is a city in southeastern Turkey. It's full of historic landmarks, and the entire city has been designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. There are also famous mosques, churches, and schools throughout the city, and it is famous for its numerous minarets. Mardin's most prominent landmark is Mardin Castle, and also Dara Mesopotamia ruins, Darul Safaran Monastery, and Mardin Museum. The landscapes of the region are different to more touristic areas in Turkey, like the south, north, and west. Here it's quite bare and vast, which is similar to the Cappadocia region. It is beautiful in its own way. We were driving around the area by car and the views were really something else. It was nice to see something really different. Bursa. Bursa is a large city in northwest Turkey. It lies on the foothills of Mount Uludağ, which is a famous ski destination in Turkey. Bursa is very rich in religious monuments, mosques, tombs, and baths. One of the places to be seen in Bursa is the Yeşil Cami, Green Mosque, and the Green Tomb, and the captivating old city of Bursa. The special thing about Bursa is that it has the historical buildings in the feel of Istanbul, but is less crowded and easier to explore. Bursa is beautiful both in summer and winter. In winter, it's a great chance to take the cable car up and go skiing in Uludağ Mountain. And in summer, taking the cable car will have a different view, lush green forests all over the way to the top. I've been to Bursa in both seasons and each time has its own charm. Cappadocia. Cappadocia is a historical region in central Anatolia. It is known for its distinctive fairy chimneys, tall, cone-shaped rocks formations, which can be seen in Monk's Valley, Göreme, Ürgüp, and other sites. It's also known for underground cities, cave churches, and houses carved in the rocks. The houses were used as a refuge and hiding place by the early Christians. Cappadocia felt like an out-of-earth unique experience, where not just the monuments are eye-catching and unusual, but also the mixture of that and the hot air balloons flying around the city in the morning. It was magical. You do have to wake up really early, right before sunrise, to watch the hot air balloons, but it's completely worth it. The region does get very cold in winter and quite hot in summer, so the best time to visit is spring or autumn. Izmir. Izmir is a city on Turkey's Aegean coast. The city of Izmir is elegant, lively, and full of history. It's a mix of the big city and the chilled beach city vibe. However, the city of Izmir isn't the major site to visit in the area. The region of Izmir is a heaven to someone who likes ancient ruins. There are countless archaeological sites around the city, such as Ephesus. Ephesus is the biggest archaeological site near Izmir. If you are going to visit one site, this one should be your choice. Pergamon, which is an ancient settlement located on a hill 1.5 hours away from Izmir. The views from Pergamon are spectacular. The Greeks really knew how to pick the best spots to build cities with great views. Rhine Archaeological Site. Rhine is another Greek site which is worth visiting. The city is located in the forest at the foot of a mountain. As the site is surrounded by trees, it gives you a different vibe than the other two ruins near Izmir. Miletus. Miletus was once a great port city. Nowadays, only a few ruins are left of it. The most impressive one is the Great Theatre, which is surprisingly massive. Didyme. The Didyme archaeological site's most notable remain is the Temple of Apollo. I recommend it to be the last site to visit because it's the least interesting one. Izmir has also a beautiful coastal region called Çeşme, which is known for its beautiful sandy beaches and the beautiful old town with stone houses of Alashati. Marmaris. Marmaris is a port city and a tourist resort on the Mediterranean coast in southwest Turkey. It is located in a valley between pine-forested mountains and blue waters. It is a popular sailing and diving destination. The seemingly never-ending combination of sea, verdant green hills, and mountains is heavenly. And the long, palm-lined Bay Street is absolutely gorgeous. The first time I saw Marmaris, I was completely mind-blown by its beauty. The sea and surrounding hills looked like a painting. Some beaches in the city are nicer than others, but swimming in the open sea during boat tours is our favorite place to swim for sure. If you have a car during your stay, you should check out the Beldebi Tepe panoramic viewpoint. It's only 15 minutes away from the city. From that point you can see how captivating Marmaris is. Trabzon. Trabzon is a city on the Black Sea coast of northern East Turkey. The region is well known for the fascinating Sumela Monastery. The serene lake of Uzungol, a lake with distinctive charm, topping the beauty of all other lakes around it. And the verdant forests and the tea fields. It's a very popular destination for nature lovers and people who want to escape the heat of the south. The authentic tasty Turkish food adds a lot to the experience. A hot cup of Rize tea, especially with a great Turkish breakfast, has an unforgettable taste. Antalya. Antalya is a large resort city with a yacht-filled old harbor and long beaches. The old town of Antalya has the most precious views on the sea and mountains. It's definitely worth a visit. There are few things other than relaxing on the beach and swimming that you can do in Antalya, like visiting the archaeological site of Aspendos. The Roman theatre in Aspendos has been preserved remarkably well. It's a big site and you'll need sports shoe to go around it. We had a car and it took us about 40 minutes from Antalya. The city is popular for its waterfalls, mountains, and shopping malls. So if you're a fan of any of these, you'll find plenty of things to do. The surrounding mountains of Antalya are very green, vast, and there are plenty of panoramic viewpoints to stop while driving around the mountain routes. Also, don't forget to take a boat trip from Antalya. It is certainly a memorable experience. There are a few options and it's quite difficult to choose a favorite. We went on many boat trips from Antalya and the surrounding cities, which were absolutely exceptional. The city is a great destination for someone who loves the big city vibe with access to nature. And although we prefer smaller cities, we still had a great time in Antalya. Fethiye. Fethiye is a port city on Turkey's southwestern coast. It's one of the most popular beach holiday tourist destinations in Turkey, and it's famous for the iconic paragliding activities in Uludeniz. The region around Fethiye has absolutely spectacular landscapes. It includes beaches with clear waters, pine-covered mountains, and archaeological sites. A few places to see are: the famous wallpaper picture of Fethiye is of this stony, incredibly blue beach of Uludeniz. It's surrounded by breathtaking viewpoints, and many boat trips start from this bay. The tomb city of Fethiye and the marina, and the tomb of Amintas. An hour away from Fethiye is the Saklakent National Park, which is a fantastic canyon. If you decide to go there, don't forget to take your water shoes and embrace yourself to walk in the icy cold water. It's possible to rent or buy water shoes on the site, but personally we didn't find them that comfortable and preferred our own shoes. The charming nearby town of Gojek is also worth a visit. We recommend you to take a boat trip from there if you can. Istanbul. Istanbul is the largest city in Turkey. It's the country's economic, cultural, and historic hub. The city straddles the Bosphorus Strait, lying in both Europe and Asia, and has a population of over 15 million residents, which basically feels like an entire country. The old city, which revolves around the Sultan Ahmed Square, is the main historical part of the city. It's quite big and includes mosques, palaces, multiple bazaars, and museums, such as the Blue Mosque, Hagia Sophia, and the Topkapi Palace. While crossing the bridge of Galata, you will see beautiful views of the old city and the Galata area ahead. The area, which is historical but has more modern vibes, it includes Taksim Square and Istiklal Street, which is a street filled with clothing stores, restaurants, cafes, and usually extremely busy with shoppers and tourists. If you're a fan of luxury palaces, you should visit the Dolmabahce Palace, then take a walk in the street that leads all the way to Ortaköy Mosque. It's certainly enchanting. And if you have more time, you can explore the areas around the banks of the Bosphorus, like Arnavutköy, Bebek, Baltlimani on the European side, and it's possible by walk or bus, depending on how far you want to go. I walked countless times on that road and I enjoyed it very much. Also, you can take a ferry and check out Üsküdar, Kadıköy on the Asian side. These were our top 10 places to see in Turkey. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching!